Hello and welcome back. Thank you for joining me. So today is the Yamaha 125 episode 2, and as you can see it is behind me here. So the last time, the first episode, I was explaining a bit about this bike, and it was a non-runner. I know the engine was free, but it just didn't run. So the plan is literally, just a recap, is to get the bike started, get the bike cleaned up, and then hopefully go to sort of bigger things. So I want to try and buy another bike that's in need of some work and just go bigger and bigger and bigger. On the last video I mentioned that I need to get a carburetor kit, or a kit to clean this, and a gentleman named Simon did mention in the comments that it's an injector system, not a carburetor system, as there's normally a bowl underneath here. Now, embarrassingly, now that you said it, I completely see that. So Simon, thank you very much for that. Frustratingly, it is a little bit frustrating. When I searched online for this bike, because I've got no knowledge of this bike, I've never had a Yamaha, didn't own 125s previously. I've only ever worked on like Suzuki's and stuff, more modern vehicles. Everything on the internet, the book that I've got for the bike that came with the bike, it said it was a carburetor. I've actually bought a kit and it took 2 weeks to come, so I sort of wish I had waited a little bit until Simon mentioned it was an injector, but it's all right. So yeah, I'm going to, hopefully, fingers crossed, knowing that now, it might be a little bit easier for me. So it's a bit of a cheat in reality, but the plan of action today to get this started is, I've got the tank here. It's got old fuel in it. In the last video you'll see the old fuel was like an orangey rusty colour. It's a little bit left, so I'm going to take the pump here out and just see. I think this is the pump here, just to see if I can get the remaining fuel out. I got fresh fuel, I got some additives to clean the injectors, charged battery, so it is literally going to be a bit of a just see, can I get it started, and then if I can, it will then start being the little bit of the renovation, cleaning it all up, getting the front forks all changed, and the seals I mean, and go from there. So episode 2, fingers crossed, can I get it started? First things first is I'm going to try and get the old fuel, the remaining of the old fuel, out of the tank. I don't particularly want to take this off in case there's a seal that I need to, or a seal that I need to reuse at this moment, and that in case it fails, I'm a bit worried about that. But we will have to see. I don't know if you can see that, but that doesn't look good. It's like there's a lot of rust residue in the filter of some sort, the pump filter maybe. So I'll just put that to the side. Oh, I've got little bits in here that I don't want to lose. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see in there. Oh. You see the bits floating? Oh, not floating, sorry, in the bottom. Little chunks of metal or rust. However, the inside of the tank, though it has got a bit of surface rust, isn't terrible. So that should, so it's not completely terrible, that should be alright, just to get it running. My only concern is this at the moment. Just something I can change. So just taking the rubber seal off, I'm going to use a degreaser just around the bit that's got rust. I'm not going to go anywhere near the pump. So just to, oh, a lot of it actually will shake off. Agitate it with a brush. Right, okay, so it's sat for a few minutes, and to be fair, it does look cleaner. So I'm just going to get a bit of this fuel and pour it through. Where have I just put it? Losing my mind. Right, so you will have to go up here, and there was a groove that I saw. There we go. Yeah, I think. Nope. That one? Yep. It's like a little game of bricks. When the bricks are falling down, you've got to try and find the right shapes. So that goes in there. Now, if this was to be on the bike that way, the fuel's got to be, yes, this way. Just think. So that goes. Yeah, that should work fine. Should work fine. Right then. Let's put this back on. Right, before I make any more spillages on the drive, let's tighten that up. That's not exactly what I want. Right, and let's clean the tank, the degrease, fine. We'll wipe that off in a second. I will wet sand the tank anyway, but I just don't want additives really all on it. There we go. Right, so while that's all in the bike soaking into the filtery thing, how do I close this? I do not know. Right, there we go. Let's see if it will start. I wonder if it'll start. Hey. Hey. Right, that's really good news. It literally, when I was kicking it before, it's a shame I didn't show you anyone. Before, when I got it back home, I was just trying to see if it would turn over, and it all did, but no, brilliant. Just, I'm going to let it run through slightly then, get that additives to clean through the system. I'm chuffed, I'm so over the moon. Just a reminder for anyone that hasn't watched the first episode of this, I bought it for £350. That is really cheap. Obviously it was a gamble that it didn't run, but from the first video you saw the fuel quality, and in this video you saw the fuel quality as well. I'm just oh, that's made me so happy. Brakes need doing. Okay, so short video, but thank you very much for watching, and the next one will be start to take the panels off and start to get them aesthetically pleasing. So thank you again for watching. Please do consider to subscribe, and thank you for everyone who has subscribed. Please like, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.